Imagine a world where thinking is no longer an act of courage, but a relic of a bygone era, where minds once vibrant with curiosity have been reduced to passive receptacles, absorbing noise without discernment. Are you awake? Or are you one of the walking, scrolling, endlessly nodding mental zombies? Pause to feel that chill. That could be you tomorrow if you ignore the signs. In this age, speed is worshipped, nuance is mocked, and reflection is considered laziness. Funny, isn't it? We brag about multitasking, yet we've outsourced our ability to think. The irony stings. Intelligence is no longer measured by what we know, but by how quickly we scroll, react, and echo. Information is everywhere, yet wisdom has become scarce. Neuroscientists warn that the human brain wasn't built for the avalanche of alerts, updates, and notifications. When overwhelmed, the mind seeks shortcuts, mental autopilots that favor consensus over truth, comfort over clarity. Think about it. How often do you pause to ask why instead of just reacting? Here's a little pattern interrupt. If you're nodding along right now, congratulations, you're already in a trance. And that's exactly the problem. Social proof, cognitive biases, herd behavior. They're the invisible chains turning sharp minds into echo chambers. Reading deeply, contemplating profoundly, questioning relentlessly. These were once human virtues. Today, they are acts of rebellion. When was the last time you finished a book without your phone buzzing, or let an idea simmer in your mind instead of immediately judging it? That silence, that space for thought, it's disappearing. Carl Sagan warned decades ago, we rely exquisitely on science and technology, yet few understand it. Our minds are fed convenience, not comprehension. Knowledge without thinking is not power, it is compliance. And compliance is dangerous. Yet, thinking is uncomfortable. It shakes the ego, exposes ignorance, and confronts long-held beliefs. In a society addicted to certainty, this discomfort is taboo. So instead, we retreat into tribes, mantras, and outrage cycles, mistaking conformity for safety. But here's the unsettling truth. The moment we stop questioning, we surrender control. Who benefits when the population no longer thinks? Stay with me, the answer will shock you. Education, media, even friendships, all groom us for obedience. John Taylor Gatto revealed that schools weren't designed to create independent thinkers, they were factories for compliance. Memorize, follow, repeat. Curiosity is punished. Originality is inconvenient. And this conditioning doesn't stop at graduation. It intensifies in adulthood, where conformity shields you from social ostracization. Eric Fromm noted that freedom is terrifying. True thought demands responsibility. To think independently is to claim ownership of your ignorance and confront your own uncertainty. For many, this is too high a price. Comfort, distraction, conformity, they become seductive chains. Social media has weaponized this phenomenon. Every platform nudges you toward emotional, immediate responses. Virality is prioritized over truth. Outrage earns more than insight. In this digital circus, reasoning feels slow, obsolete, irrelevant. Yet this is precisely where the silent war for your mind is fought. Fast thinking dominates. Daniel Kahneman's research shows that instinctive, emotion-driven judgments govern most decisions. Slow, deliberate thought requires effort, a scarce resource in the constant chaos of notifications. Heuristics, biases, and mental shortcuts dominate, shaping beliefs before reason even enters the room. Ever wondered why you defend something without evidence? That's confirmation bias. Why you follow the crowd despite doubts? That's groupthink. Highly intelligent people fall prey because thinking independently requires courage more than intellect. Galileo, Darwin, Nietzsche, they were ostracized for daring to think differently. And yet, history bends in favor of those willing to challenge collective ignorance. If thinking has become so dangerous, why bother at all? Because freedom, clarity, and agency depend entirely on it. Every thoughtless moment you surrender is a brick in the cage of manipulation, built by corporations, politicians, and cultural systems profiting from your compliance. But there is hope. Awareness is your first weapon. Metacognition, thinking about thinking, can pierce the fog. Ask, why do I believe this? Who benefits from my agreement? Am I truly open to being wrong? Small acts, yet revolutionary in their effect. Dialectical thinking, holding opposing truths simultaneously, strengthens the mind. It nurtures resilience in uncertainty, humility in complexity, and courage in the face of popular opinion. Socrates' wisdom resonates more urgently than ever. Knowing that you know nothing is the doorway to all understanding. Pattern interrupt again. Imagine if everyone around you finally thought critically. Terrifying, isn't it? Because the system relies on your obedience. But here's the beauty. By reclaiming your thought, even in isolation, you illuminate the path for others. Quietly, persistently, you become a lighthouse in a storm of distraction. Critical thinking is no longer optional. It is a moral act. It is spiritual courage. The willingness to confront discomfort, to challenge your own assumptions, to separate truth from narrative, to live with your eyes open even when the light burns. This is the essence of being fully human. Reality may overwhelm you. Manipulation may sting. Cognitive traps may ensnare you. But clarity, freedom, and agency are only won through this struggle. The moment you choose thought over passivity, obedience over autonomy loses its power. So here is the ultimate question. Will you drift with the crowd, a passive observer of your own mind? Or will you awaken, think critically, and reclaim your cognitive sovereignty? The choice defines not only your life, but the world around you. If you're still listening, still questioning, still seeking, you are not alone. Share this message with those who dare to think. Leave a reflection in the comments, and take one concrete step today. Reclaim your mind. Read, question, reflect, and resist the comforting lull of conformity. The revolution begins quietly, within, and its echo can change everything. Because in the end, the most radical act is not noise. It is thought. And once you awaken, there is no returning to sleep.